Hello, you're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to Insights with Dara. So today we are going to be sewing our boxers. Previously we went ahead to cut the boxers, but in this video we are going to sew the boxers. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. So let's get down to business. The first thing we are going to be doing is to start from the front. You can start from the back, whichever way pleases you, but I'm going to start the sewing from the front. So this is how I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew this. I'm just going to bend it in two places. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. You fold it in two places. So that's what I'm going to do to the front. I'm just going to go ahead and sew that side. Then so I've gone ahead to sew it. If you can see it here, you have to look for a way to cover your hand here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to place the two fronts together. So one will lap over the other. Yes, this is it. So it will lap over each other like this. Then I'm just going to mark where I'm going to sew now. Remember, we are going to put elastic there, and we added 1.5 inch to the front, but I'm left with just 1 inch now. So I'm going to mark 2.5 from the top. I'm going to sew from the top to this place. Then I'm going to leave 5 inches. So this part I'm not going to be sewing it. I'm going to leave like 5 inches. Then I'll continue with the sewing. Then I'll continue with the sewing like this. If you can see it, I'll go ahead and sew it like this. If you notice, at this other side I'm not making it equal. I'm going to shift it a bit. I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do, but I'm going to sew from here to here. Then I'm going to stitch it here, then from here again down to this place. So let me go and sew it now. So I've gone ahead to stitch every part of it. As you can see, I'm using a black thread though. See it here. You can see it here, then here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to sew it outside. So this part I left open. I'll just come down like this. I want you to see the shape I'm going to put on it, just the way we have the curve. Then I'm going to stitch it outside like this. I can give it any design I want to give it, or any design at all you want to do, you can. So I'm going to give it something like this. This is just the design I want to put. So this is it here. So I'll go ahead and sew it like this. But when you are sewing it, you should not sew it with the inside. As you can see, the inside is going to be opened, because this boxers is for guys. It's easier for them to ease themselves when it's opened like this. So when I'm sewing it, I'll sew it from here. Then I'm going to move this other side to the edge and just sew it around like this. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I've gone ahead to sew it. As you can see, this is it here. The reason why I marked it with a chalk is so you can see it very well. So this is it. You can give it whatsoever design you feel like giving it. So I'll go to the back now. I'm not done with the front, but I'm going to sew the back. So at the back as well, well, I forgot this side should be slitted. I'm going to slit it. So I've gone ahead to slit it. So this is how you won't make the fabric, like the two back, to be equal when you are sewing it. One side will be bigger than the other. One side will be bigger than the other. So one side will be bigger than the other. So you just go ahead. I'll go ahead and sew from here with half an inch. So this is it. I've gone to sew it. As you can see, one side is bigger than the other side. So what you do is to open it, then you sew it like this. See how I'm going to do it. Is to open, then bend it a little, then bend it again, then I'll sew it down. So this is it. I've gone ahead to sew it. You can see I'm stitching it in two places, as you can see. So the next thing I will do is to bring the back and the front together. But there's something we missed out from the front. Let me just show us quickly, so that from this side you are supposed to still do the same thing to the remaining part of the front. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. So you just bring the front and the back together like this. You know the front is bigger than the back because of the extra allowance we added. So you are going to be leaving half an inch at the back, then the front will be lesser. As you can see, the back will be bigger when you are sewing. So we are going to do same. We are going to be doing the same for the back and the front. So I'll go ahead and do it now. So this is it. I've gone ahead to sew it. As you can see, the back is longer than the front. So it's here. The back is longer than, a bit wider than the front. So what I'll do now is to bend it like this, then like this, then I will sew it down. I'm going to do the other side like that. You bend it first like this, and I'll sew it down. So I've gone ahead to sew the two parts. As you can see, this is it here, and this is it here. So the next thing to do is to turn it inside out. So this is the inside and this is the outside. So here we are going to be connecting it here. Still the back will be bigger a little. You leave small space for the back. You are not going to sew the same for both the back and the front. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, this is the back here. This is the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew from here. I'm going to sew from here down to here. Then when I'm done, I'll come back again and do same and fold it. So I have gone to sew the parts I need to sew. This is the last part I went ahead to sew. The next thing is to add elastic to it. So this is how I measure my elastic. You can do it whatsoever way you want to, but this is how I use my elastic to measure my waist. That's the waist of the trouser. Then I add additional 3 inches to it. This is where it's stopping, so I'm going to add additional 3 inches to it. This is the 3 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. So this is what I'm going to be using. What you are supposed to do firstly, that's why I say depends on how you want to fix your elastic. This is how I do. I bring the two edge together like this, then I go ahead to stitch it properly. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch it now. So I've gone to stitch it. As you can see, this is the back and the front together. So the next thing you do is to insert. This one will go round the waist of the elastic. So starting from the back, the center back, I'll just fix my elastic like this. Then the 2 extra inches I added, I'll fold it on top. Then I'm going to bend it a little like this. Then I start sewing round like this. Then I sew everything around. So I'll just go ahead and do it now. So this is it. Our boxers is almost ready. See here, this is it. So you can run the elastic as many times as you want to. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to sew it like 3 more times so that it will have a very nice look. See it here. So but before I do that, I'm going to work on the base, the down part. I'll just fold it ½ inch in, ½ inch out. Then I'm going to run the stitch on it, but I'm going to be doing it twice so that it looks very fine. So guys, this is our outcome. See what I did at the base here. And make sure to sew it twice so it's looking very good, looking so good. So here, and see the elastic also. This is our elastic. This is our elastic. So you can do it as many times as you want to, just to make it look very beautiful. So this is it. This is our beautiful boxers. Look at it here. Take a look at it. Yeah. This is it here. So if you would love to sew for yourself, for people around you, you can even sell it as well. So this is it. This is it. Thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. Thank you for watching.